Hey, hello, welcome to the very first deck profile of our channel. So, very fittingly, we will start with a very meta deck, Majespecter. It's super meta. It's a super relevant. Wow, amazing deck. Now, Majespecter is one of my personal favorite decks to play. It is a very, very fun and very like beautiful deck in my opinion. And it's a very, because I like to play more control decks, it's a very nice way of playing a control deck with Pendulum. So, yep, let's as Dark Arm Duelists would say, let's get straight on into this. So first off, we are playing three of the Bumbuku. Bumbuku is your best starter, I would say. Summon this little guy, and then you bring out three of your Yamarashi. Yamarashi is a great extender because he special summons. So then you'll have ways to go into your Nue, your Link 2 monster. And then we play three of myself. Three of Yara. Majespecter Crow Yata. Yaragarasu, that is me. Hell yeah. So Yara is also a great starter. Is, I would say, your second best starter. You summon Yara, you get yourself your wind, and you pop your Yara with wind, and then you go to Bumbuku and you combo off. That's it for the three offs though of the Majespecters. Now for some one-offs, I play one QB, one Ogama, and one Nekomata. Sorry for butchering the Japanese names. I see some people playing two Ogamas, but I think one is enough. QB is one of the Majespecters that you put on the extra deck together with this one. Three Majesty Pegasus, the Draco Slayer. You put her and QB on top of the extra deck in your combo. And there you go. Then for one-offs, one Unicorn, one Luster, one Dynamite. So we are getting a new Kirin, but we don't know when we are getting the new Kirin yet. So it's still waiting time for that card to drop. You can play it in the Omega app already, which we use to test out decks. The new Kirin, so the new Kirin is really looking good. But for this deck, I would say one is enough. That's it for the monsters. Now for the hand traps, we're playing three Ash, three Bell, three Veilers, and then a spicy tech card to Sheena, because they are all wind attributes, the Majespecters, and also the Pegasus is also a wind. So Sheena really works good with this deck. You should try it out if you haven't tried it out already. That's it for the monsters. Now, for the spells, it's not really a lot of spells and traps in this deck. So 3 wind, then 1 Pegasus, one Secret Village, because again, they're all spellcasters, and one Call By. Now, Secret Village really is so good in this deck. Most of the time when you get interrupted in your combos, because Pegasus is part of your combo line normally, if you get interrupted with this deck is so weak to hand traps, because it's more of it's a fun deck. It's not a meta deck. It's not a relevant deck, but then you just go Secret Village. Most of the monsters are spellcasters, and Wind. So Sheena really works so good with this, and Secret Village as well. That's it for these spells. Then we play a couple of traps. We play 2 of the Tempest, 1 Tornado. Tempest is better than Tornado. I play this second one in my side deck that I will show you at the end. And then it's just 2 Imperm. Only 2, because the deck, in my opinion, is quite tight. So yeah, no room for a third one, because I rather play Sheena instead of a third Imperm. Now, that's it for the main deck. I think it's a clean 40. Then on to the extra deck. For the links, we're playing the big boss man himself. Well, not really the big boss man, but the good combo piece. So you go Bumbuku, you special, you go Nue, you send the QB and the Draco Slayer to the extra deck, and then you just go off. But when this gets interrupted, it's really rough. When it gets interrupted, then you're yeah, because it's a fun deck. It's not so hand trap resilient, let's say, and yeah. But Nue, when they stop this, it's 50-50, win or lose. But when it goes off, it really is a amazing card. But it does lock you into Majespecter and Draco Slayer cards. So just to keep that in mind. Then we play 1 Beyond and 1 Exceed the Pendulum. I like Exceed more than Beyond. Beyond is a good card, but Exceed just does a lot more, for the deck. 1 SP and 1 access code. Access code you can make very good with Beyond, Exceed and Beyond. These 2 access code works so good with these 2 to banish. Then for the other cards, we're playing 2 Ryus. Amazing card. It's not a once per turn, so yeah, that's a good thing. 1 Magister Paladin, the Ascending Draco Slayer. It is such a beautiful card as well. To be honest, I really love the art on this card. Even if it's a gold rarity one, which are usually the more rarity cards, but I really like this card. Then I do play a very niche-ish engine in a Ptolemaeus, Nova, and Infinity. You can make these. You can make Infinity quite easily, to be honest, if you don't get stopped, or let's say you get stopped and you have enough let's say monsters in your hand to pendulum summon. You can just go Ptolemaeus with 3 level 4s, detach, make Nova, make Infinity, and you have yourself an Omni negate on field. So that's a good thing. And then lastly, a Typhon for the XYZs. Then I play 1 Ignister Prominence. That name is always Ignister Prominence at 1, and Dinoster Power, the Mighty Draco Slayer at 1. These two are quite good. Ignister is a really good card. Power is an okay card. Again, like I said, it's more of a control-based deck. So yeah, it is. There's not too many combos in this deck that are like combo heavy. Then for the side deck, for this deck, I play 3 droplets. 3 Raigeki. This is a heavy going second side deck. 3 lightning, 3 dark ruler, 1 talent, 1 necro valley, and the second tornado. Now necro valley really is amazing in the side deck for graveyard dependent decks. This deck doesn't really play too much with the graveyard in the first place. So when you know you're going up against a deck that plays mostly out of the graveyard or does things with the graveyard, let's say, Necro Valley, because you can search it, it's most of the time a win for you, let's say. Now, Tornado, a second one can be handy, like I said. Necro Valley is a win, and the other cards are literally just going second cards to break the board. So yeah, that's it for the deck. To be honest, it really is one of my favorite decks to play. You can search your field cards, like I said, like your Secret Village. You can just search it out. Your Pegasus as well, which is part of your normal combo Pegasus. And like I said, if you have tried the deck and if you've played Majespecter, try out Sheena if you haven't already. Sheena really is a great card. My favorite card of the deck is Bumbuku and Tornado. These are lovely artworks. I really love the art on Bumbuku and Tornado. Yeah, I think Tornado is my favorite card of the deck. Anyways, that was the deck profile. I would literally, because we rate our decks like on a scale of 10, like favorite and fun. I would rate this deck a 9 out of 10 for fun, a 8.5 on the looks department, how pretty the deck is and stuff, and a 9 out of 10 for favorite. This is one of my favorite decks to play. So yeah, there you go, which comes at a total on 26 and a half out of 30 points. It scores quite high with my decks, just because it is a really fun deck. It's a really fun deck. It's super bad into hand traps. Let's say if your Nue gets hand trapped, or one of your starters gets hand trapped and you don't have a follow-up, let's say, then yeah, it's most of the time not so good. But let's say try it out. It is a very cheap deck as well. It's a cheap deck with beautiful rarities, a lot of platinum secret rares that you can pick up for quite cheap, quite cheap. Nue is not a expensive card either, so everything in the extra deck is also cheap. So yeah, there you go. That was the first deck profile of the channel. I really hope you liked it, and we hope to see you again. Bye bye.